All right, guys, it is time once again. Another year's come, and it's another Minecraft Live, and that means a mob vote. They have been revealed to us. The three choices we have: first, in this mangrove swamp, we have crabs, which drop claws that will actually extend your build range. Next, in the warm regions, we have armadillos appearing, which drop scoot. They can be used to craft wolf armor. And then, on the stony shores, penguins will appear, and they can make your boat move faster. So, how do we rate these mobs to see which one is the best choice? And I mean, in terms of usefulness, the crab wins easy. The game's about building, and extending building range is just always going to be useful from, you know, mid-game, early game, end game. Wolves with the wolf armor for the scoots, armadillos. The main problem is that wolves and their AI are terrible. I mean, if you ever used animals in Minecraft, like wolves or cats or horses, like, you just know they just wander off everywhere. You gotta babysit them constantly to make sure they don't die. Anytime you see a pool of lava, you're like, oh god, is it gonna just jump in and kill itself or drown itself somehow? You never know with this. And that wolf armor, cool, especially if you can dye it. Very neat, very neat. I will not argue that, but the big problem is that the wolves themselves just are a pain in the butt. Penguins, you know, making your boat faster, I mean, like, for a traveling type of purpose, could be kind of fun. I'm not sure, like, in terms of, like, making, like, a highway, you know, like a fast highway to travel down, whether, if it's going to be required that the penguins are in water in order to do that. If not, you know, maybe you throw them in the nether and use it for another highway. I could see that being useful. You know, if it's not required that the penguins are in water. Definitely speed up travel, go super, super fast, like Dolphin's Grace. I've seen some people, like, doing, you know, have, like, the Dolphin's Grace on, like, with, like, soul speed and, like, swimming, like, reaching crazy lengths. Again, like, it's not, like, in the overworld, I just don't see it being, like, super useful. Maybe it's kind of nice, you know, kind of like how the dolphins go by you in the water. And that could be cute. But let's see, let's look at ambiance too, because I think that is important for mobs when you're looking at it. And I think they're actually, this one's hard to decide because they're all well designed. I definitely think a mangrove forest could use some more creatures in it. It's kind of sparse a lot of times, and not a lot of stuff likes to spawn. I think that just goes the way it's designed, you know, with the water and the, I don't know if things really spawn on mud, since it's not quite a full block. Maybe they do. But having crabs scuttle around in it would liven it up. Armadillo, I think that's a cute design. I like the sound design too, if you've heard it in the trailer. Really good. And of course, the last aquatic mobs, I think, are just always a win. Especially, you know, like, if you have some, like, penguins, like I mentioned before, the dolphins, having them jump around was really cool, and having penguins do the same. That's gonna be really good. So I'm gonna enjoy that either way. I think, you know, there's no losers in this point. But for me, the mob vote's easy because I'm a huge fan of mangrove swamps. You know, fiddler crabs are a local fauna where I come from, and it's by far the most useful mob of all of them. Extending building range is great. And I mean, not even just for building, but exploring. Like, if you need to place blocks or, like, a thing of water, like on the other side of a gap or something like that, it's definitely going to come in useful. Using wolves, of course, annoying. And, you know, boat speed could be used in interesting ways, but it's going to take a lot of work to get functioning. I mean, that crab claw is just going to be instant reward for you and just instantly useful. So those are my thoughts on the mob vote. What are you picking, and what do you guys think is going to win so far? I've seen crabs winning in all the polls on Twitter, but now those don't mean anything. In the end, the vote's not going to be on Twitter. There's going to be a lot of people voting. You know, I'm sure there's, like, a ton of kids that, you know, aren't using Twitter that are going to be like, wolf armor, oh my god, yeah, wolves. They're like, oh, penguins are cute. I saw Madagascar and I love those penguins in it. They're like, Kowalski, give me an analysis. That kind of thing. So you never know who's going to win. But I'm hoping crabs. So let me know what your thoughts are below, and I'll see you in the next video.